Hey guys, welcome back to Brinker Family Farm. Today I am going to show you our deck garden. It has now been dubbed the fun garden because it's just something I can play around with when the kids are out here playing and everybody's contained, and I know where everybody is, and it's just pulling a little bit of weeds instead of the giant garden with all the weeds and all the things that need done out there. So first I want to show you our little bit of mint and things that are growing in the raised bed. This is my chocolate mint and strawberry mint I got this last month. It's doing really good. I need to find a better home for it, but right now it's doing good in here. This is some red beets, and we've got turnips and radishes. I actually pulled a few of them. They're starting to get some size to them, and they actually taste really good. They're not super hot at this point. Here's some celery, and then in these open spots I'm going to plant some extra carrots. Then I got some more beets going in here. And then these are just some different heads of lettuce. This is a Boston, we've got a Romaine, Grand Rapids, and Gourmet Red. I grabbed some broccolis and cabbages. All of those plants I picked up at a greenhouse because I was being impatient and I wanted some fresh lettuces for some salad, and I went ahead and grabbed them. But I do have some in my green stock that are looking pretty good too. So the next bed is my strawberries. Oh my goodness, we are having so much fun with these. This has been like the funnest project, is moving these in here last year and then being able to come out and pick a few of them here and there. Being able to come out and pick a few, the kids and I and even Bo, we've all been kind of enjoying just coming out to get a little strawberry treat. So I'm going to show you, they're looking so good. So I don't know if you remember from last year, but I planted these in here and we did get a few, not very many, but this year they are really putting on a show and doing a fabulous job. And they're nice size too. They're just really nice in the inside here. All this down here, this is stuff that died back last year, and I just left it and it's kind of making a nice little mulch for it. After they are done producing strawberries, I'm going to go through it and thin it out, and I'm going to move them in some other places because it's just a little bit too populated. But overall, very happy that I stuck a whole raised bed of strawberries on the deck. They've been so tasty. Alright, so next I got some basil planted. I'm going to show you that, and then we'll move on to some other things that I got going on. Here's a little container. This is just a culinary blend, and I don't remember exactly which. I think this is a Genevieve basil, and I'm not sure what this one was. But you can tell their shapes of their leaves are different. And then this right here is my Tulsi basil, or sometimes called holy basil, and it's a very good medicinal herb that I'm looking forward to kind of reading up a little bit more on and maybe making some tinctures and different things with it. Well, somebody was saying that they don't do really well in their garden, but they really enjoy like their green beans that are fresh. And so this year, my fun garden, my deck garden, is I'm going to see how much I can grow just in our deck. I know our deck is larger than a lot of people's decks or even porches, so I'm only going to plant some stuff in certain sections, but I'm kind of curious just to see how much I can get off of the plants that I do plant on here. We're going to get some more dirt. I have a free container that was long and rectangular that was from my husband's work, and I'm going to fill it with some stuff like this tomato and eggplant, and this is catnip that we're going to try it too, and it's a very good medicinal herb that I'm excited to try some new things with also. And then we just got some pretty flowers because, you know, it wouldn't be a true garden space if I didn't have flowers. The rain's kind of beating up some of these blooms, so I need to come through and get them. They're pretty spent. This is a citronella geranium, and it smells like the citronella that you would get at the store, like them candles. Then you got your marigold, and this is oregano my mom gave me. And then look at these dahlias. Aren't they gorgeous? So pretty. Really enjoying these. And here in this box is another box that was free. My husband brought home from work. And I brought this, stuck in this marigold because I needed a little more color green. This is a purple kale. This is like a large leaf kale, and then here's a broccoli. The kale I've done a little bit, like cooked on the stove and put it in some eggs, and we've had it in salad, and I even been freezing some of it to put in soups for the winter months. This is another dahlia. I need to come out here and clean up, but they are just some really pretty colors. And then I think this is my parsley coming up that I planted, and it's starting to come along. Some more flowers because that's a fun thing. I typically don't grow impatiens, they're not my favorite. However, I did pick up some of these and they're a little bit different. They're almost like a double bloom, and the girls have been calling them little roses. They're so cute. The one place that I have a impatient, I have a sweet potato vine with it, and sweet potato vine is one of my favorite vining plants, and it is really taking off, and I need to make sure I keep up with the fertilizing of it because it's going to get real big, clear down to the floor and all around. Let me show you. So there it is. Isn't it cute? It's real cute. So we've had a lot of rain, we've had a lot of rain. I need to come through and clean up all the spent. And then here's the sweet potato vine. It's getting so big already. And there my Otis. So this is our garden space on the deck, and we're dubbing it the fun garden area. I'm really excited to have the space and try it out and just see how much I can get off of our deck garden. I'll be bringing you along throughout the summer to show you how things are progressing, and like when the radishes are done, I'm going to be putting something else there. I'm not sure if I'm going to plant more radishes or another crop. Like that would be like more beets or carrots or something like that could go in there. Next time I bring you to our fun garden area, I will show you what I have planted in the long rectangular bed. I know I'm going to be planting those 3 plants I showed you, but I'm not sure what else I'm going to plant there. I might throw in some beans just to see how they do. I got a little room that I'll be able to play around with some stuff, and so it'll be fun project for this summer. I think the main thing that I want to share with you is that just because you think you can't garden doesn't mean having one little bed or one little section around the edge of your house can't be devoted to growing something. When we lived at our rental house, I grew cucumbers and peppers and tomatoes all along the side of our house that got the most sun, and it did really good, and it was my favorite part of outside that we had. And then the last summer that we were there, my son we dug out a spot for him to have his own little garden, and he had a pumpkin, like a little pie pumpkin, and some other vegetables in there. I believe he had peppers and cucumbers with a tomato and maybe some beans in there too. So it's all what you want it to be. It doesn't have to be this giant garden like I have out there. It can still be something cute and fun that you get enjoyment out of, but it's not like you're pulling your hair out and like wishing it away. It took a lot of years to get the other garden as big as it is. We added more each year, and this year we're not adding more space to it, but we are adding more spots, making sure we're utilizing all of our spots to get the most out of our garden. We all know what's going on with the world, and I don't have to like spell anything out for you. But I think that grabbing a couple packages of seeds and going to the store and grabbing some plants and throwing them in the ground, even if it's just enough for a little bit here and there to add to your meal and supplement it, I think you're going to really enjoy it. And the taste is just amazing. And if you're in a place where you can't do that, go to your local farmer's market. That works just as well. If you are interested in following along and seeing how this goes, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out my newsletter, and that'll get you up to date on things. I'll be setting out a newsletter that says when I have a new video up. I'm ready to get back into this and to start showing you all what's going on. The gardening season, the summer season, is definitely my favorite. I love being outside and getting my hands in the dirt. It definitely makes everybody's mood better once we get outside and get a change of scenery. It's truly been a blessing to be able to come out and just play around in the dirt a little bit, especially now that our deck can keep the 2-year-old inside, and I can just freely play with those boxes and just kind of do a little bit here and there just to get my fill on the days that I can't get out to the garden because there's too much going on or the garden's too wet because it's been raining for days, like right now. I look forward to showing what's been going on the last few months around here. There's a lot and I can't wait to share with you. The chickens and the cows, and we're getting another set of bees. The guy called us and they had a little bit of a hiccup, so that'll be coming in the next few weeks hopefully. And I have some other projects that I am so excited about. I almost bought a milk cow this week. It's definitely in the plans. We gotta get some other stuff done first. I am very excited about this season that we are in. There's so much going on. It's so busy, but this is what I've been waiting on. I rested all winter and I'm ready for this. I hope you join me on the next one, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye now.